from the University of Madras and a PhD in chemistry from the University of Leeds, UK. He has also worked on energy research in the Ames Laboratory, Iowa, USA, and on electron transport phenomena in the Wayne State University, USA, prior to returning to India for undertaking his scientific career. He is known among the scientific establishments in the country for his leadership to the Central Leather Research Institute, Chennai. The institute has earned global leadership status during his tenure as director, as evidenced by the 30% global share of publications and more than 7% share of global patents, positions in fashion forecasting, and the level of public-private partnership built in leather research. His contribution to the understanding of the chemistry and applications of chromium, as well as leather science and environment-related technologies, have earned him several professional recognitions both in India and abroad. These include the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize for Chemical Sciences in 1993, election to all major science academies, and a fellow as well as the Third World Academy of Sciences and the National Civilian Award Padma Shri in 2001. We heartily welcome you, sir. It's now my pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw. Dr. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw is no stranger to any of us. The veritable biotech queen of Indian biotech industry, her pioneering efforts in biotechnology have drawn global recognition, and Biocon today is recognized as India's pioneering biotech enterprise. As chairperson and mission leader of CIS National Task Force on Biotechnology, she has led several delegations to the US, Canada, UK, etc., to propel India to the global super league of biotech trailblazers. She chairs Karnataka's Vision Group on Biotechnology and has also served on the board of Science Foundation, Ireland. More recently, she has been invited to join the Prime Minister's Council on Trade and Industry in India. Dr. Shaw is the recipient of several prestigious awards, including the ET Businesswoman of the Year, Best Woman Entrepreneur, Model Employer, Ernst & Young's Entrepreneur of the Year Award for Life Sciences and Healthcare, Leading Exporter, Outstanding Citizen, Technology Pioneer, etc. Her most cherished awards, however, are the Padma Shri and the Padma Bhushan, presented to her by the President of India for her pioneering efforts in industrial biotechnology. A successful technocrat of global standing, Dr. Shaw is highly respected in the corporate world. She is much sought after as the biotech pioneer who has been referred to as India's biotech queen by the Economist and India's mother of invention by the New York Times. We heartily welcome you, madam. I now welcome Sri N.R. Narayanamurthy, the chairman of the board of IIITB and the chief mentor of Infosys, the members of the board, and our director, Professor S. Sadagopan. Welcome once again.
I request our chief guest of honor, chairman, governing body, director, and 2 students to kindly light the lamp.
I request our chairman, Mr. N.R. Narayanamurthy, to declare the convocation open.
I declare this the International Institute of Information Technology, Bangalore, open.
I request our director, Professor S. Sadagopan, to present the annual report of the institute.
Good morning. Chief guest of the day, Dr. T. Ramaswamy, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Guest of honor of the day, Dr. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, Chairperson, Biocon Industries. Chairman of the governing body, Mr. Narayan Murthy, other members of the governing body, my distinguished faculty colleagues, fellow academics from sister institutions, my dear students, parents of our students, alumni, staff, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 8th convocation of IIITB. It's a moment of joy when 124 students, 123 MTech students and 1 PhD student are graduating today. Let me first congratulate the class of 2008 students. I do not want to stand in the way of our students getting their degrees from the illustrious hands, yet it is customary to present some highlights of the institute on this momentous occasion. Please permit me to do so. This year is very special. We are graduating the 1000th MTech student today in the 8th convocation. It's a unique record in the history of the Indian higher education system because we are doing it in the 8th year. We are also graduating our first PhD student. It's also very special because we have Dr. Ramaswamy with us. He's a very unusual person. See, normally things like Bhatnagar Award, okay, generally kind of goes to people in the typical academic system. He's one person who spent all his time in the industrial research and still kind of managed to get it. And he is an unusual kind of person. The same thing is also true of Kiran. He's one of the persons who can actually straddle the research and the industry and the entrepreneurship all in one go. So we are kind of specially honored to have both of you for this convocation, which is very special for us. Okay. Of the 123 MTech students who are graduating today, all but 10 have been placed as of today. This year has been an unusual, difficult year, but I think our friends from industry who have supported us all along deserve a big hand indeed. We are hosting 2 international conferences right in this campus, the International Conference on Global Software Engineering and the IMSA, the Internet Multimedia System Applications and Architecture, and Professor Chandrasekhar Ramanathan and Professor Devabrata Das are coordinating these events. The Ministry of IT Government of India has funded a project, rupees 9.5 crores, focused on education. Our students and alumni contribute to win laurels on several fronts. Our students won the Best Student Branch Website Award of the IEEE R10. And Dilip Patru has qualified for the Indian Patent Agent Examination. Saikat and Mandar in VLDB Conference. Elizabeth, Joseph, Khyati, Mabel and Piyush in the ComSware Conference. And our own student Ritesh Kumar won the prestigious Microsoft Research PhD Fellowships. They all deserve a big hand. IIITB continues to attract outstanding scholars from around the world. Professor Ramani and Chandrasekhar Ramanathan joined the institute as full-time faculty.